How you guys doing? My name's Id Mak. I'm here in Los Angeles in K-Town. I'm having this exclusive interview talking about the I.R.A Files.
Perfect. I.R.A. Should I call you I.R.A or Id Mak?
You can call me I.R.A or Id Mak, whatever. It doesn't matter.
What is that you do?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. How do you figure it out in a show on your set list? That how do you pick the music you want to play first?
It's a good question. I actually kind of go off what people like as far as the masses, like whatever is doing the most numbers, kind of. And that way, I kind of pick my favorite songs, and I could kind of tell from the location and the setting how I want to aim the music to the crowd, because it's all about the fans. And kind of, I like to start it off with a slow song and build up the momentum for the climax point. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You build up the vibe of the whole show. That's what you're talking about. You kind of start slower and start building up the vibe.
Exactly, and then I just go off the crowd's energy.
Okay.
It's like the best feeling ever. I can't even explain.
What's like driving that action?
You do 2019 fashion wise. What did you like wearing? And what have you been rocking out these years?
2019, I was doing a lot of Nike retros, kind of like a lot of 5s. I like the 11s, 6s, really retro. I love the retro J look in 2019. And then in the past, I was doing a lot of vulcanized shoes, kind of like that skate look, kind of like skateboard, like anything flat, like more like flat shoes to kind of make it like a universal kind of look, and always dress within season, so it's like, why has he got that hot ass jacket on in the summer? You know what I mean? Sometimes that'd be me, sometimes it wouldn't, but other years I would love to do just different flat shoes. I love jackets, but I would more or less do Vans.
That's awesome, man. Tell me a little bit more about the following. What is it to you that we can see that your followers and your music is growing day by day? We can see that you're getting more followers every single day. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey getting to this levels, to this point so far?
Okay. At first, I was doing it all kind of like off of like Instagram and then Facebook a lot. I just kind of got the Snapchat thing going, but I kind of was doing it like on my self promotion. But then I got introduced to a platform. It was called DistroKid, and this is like a distribution foundation that's able to put your music on all platforms: Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music. I think it's Apple Music, and Google Play. So now it's like a big plateau. Like my music's like streaming like right now as we speak, and I'm actually seeing money behind it. Like I look at my bank account and I can see my gross as far as the money from each stream. It starts off like 25 cents, but it just keeps growing and multiplying, and just it's history after that, and it's very, very exciting, because now it's like people are helping push the music. You need help in this. Like, you can't do it yourself, and it does cost money if you want to take it serious, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, thank you, followers, all my subscribers on YouTube. Man, I'm proud to say I would be nothing without you guys, for sure.
Tell me a little bit, what is the Mac life?
Skateboarders, skaters, you hear that?
Oh, see?
Oh, that's a scooter that fell over. Those are so crazy. Anyway, what's the Mac life? Can you say
What's
that
the
question?
Mac life? Yeah. What's the Mac Life?
Oh, the Mac Life? It's a brand that I put together with my cousin, Deli Mac, rest in peace. Got it tatted right here. Yeah, one day we were just sitting in this Lexus, you know, and we were just talking about the music, how we're gonna brand ourselves. I'm ID Mac, but my dad, he's Big ID Mac. He came with that name before I even made my name, and we have the same name. So it's like every letter we put it together, like IDM. Those are my first name, middle name, and last name. So he's ID Mac, I'm Lil ID Mac, and then my cousin, his name is Deli Mac. So we're all Macs, you know, and then we came together with this idea for the Mac Life, and then that's the brand, you know.
So it's a family thing.
It's
that
a
you're
family
building
thing.
Together.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly. You know, gold chains, chest hair, jewelry, Cadillacs, you know, just the whole thing. Brim hats, feathers, etc.
Just tell me a little bit about the LA life. We are here sitting outside on the street.
Yes.
People are gonna listen to this like the background noise of everything that's going here.
Right.
You wanted to show this. Why? That's why you're doing this interview here, because you wanted to. They feel where you're coming from, or what's that?
It's just more of a rawness kind of thing, and I'm originally from Rialto. I'm from the country clubs, Northside Rialto. That's where I'm from. This location that we're shooting this at is just more of a, you know, just a spot placement, and just more of a interaction of where we're at to make the music come back to a life, because this is something that they're not used to gonna see. So let's make it more like jumpy for the eyes and more interesting.
Okay. Perfect. Tell me a little bit more the I.R.A Files. What's one of your favorite songs, and what's one of your favorite features on your body of music that you put together?
Wow. I almost like all the songs, but the I.R.A Files, it was more personal. I wanted to be more like just everything I write be realistic. I couldn't make up anything, and for this project I had to live it before I actually put the music out, because you know, I caught myself like years ago writing these raps and I wasn't even like there yet, and I've been through a lot, seen a lot, and now it's like I can actually tell these stories, and it's reality, it's real. You can never go wrong if you just tell the truth, straight up. But my favorite feature, I would like to say Smoke 2. I like that song a lot. I would have to say Run the Bag Up with my man Moneybag L, or Money. I'm sorry, bro. I mean Money Boy L. That song is like one of my faves. Dripping Wood, that's a real good one. I love that. I love that chorus, how it hits. It's just like I can't wait to perform it. And my man Ill Will, he's a feature on there. Firelane, I got a song called Way Out. Oh man, it's so awesome. My man Translucid, he's on there. Yeah, for the most part, I don't want to leave nobody out. I would have to. That's a good question. I like Smart too. That was so direct. Like the message I put in there, when you guys hear it, you like just naturally feel it. You know.
You know what I hear in your music, like hunger, the pain, the honesty, like the realness. You always talk about your city life with your love and pride. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Man, I love Rialto. I moved in Rialto in like '94, and like I came on the block, and all the kids like came out like, hey, you want to play your new Kid on the Block? We're outside playing. You know, I'm a skater. So I kind of like hooked up with a lot of skaters in that area. Started skating the Johnson Center. That was the first skate park we had in Rialto. Then we advanced and got Ferguson. You know, I adapted in that skate life. It was just like they just embraced me like with open arms. And I'm a hairstylist. I worked at a barber shop for what 12, 13 years, and that's how I picked up a lot of knowledge about the streets in my area. And people like come to me constantly talking about the music and accept me, and just so much respect for you guys in my city. I'm proud to say I'm from Rialto.
So, what's your inspiration? What inspires you?
My kids, Egypt, and my son I.R.A. Little I.R.A. We got 3 I.R.A.s. And I would say my parents. I feel like I've made the best music I've ever made in my life at my parents' house. I would come home from the barbershop, set up my laptop on their washer and dryer, and record music myself. I would put my heart into it because I lost my cousin, and I like caught myself in this dark area, like with like drinking constantly, and I told myself I had to flip it and put all that energy into something else positive, you know. And here I am now having this interview with you.
I'll change the subject a little bit now. I see all your jewelry. What's what's your favorite piece of jewelry?
Ooh, I have a lot of it. I would have to honestly say my Cuban link. I have like a Cuban link chain. It's about 26 inches, something like that. And I have like a Jesus head piece. You know what I mean? Because without him, none of this would be possible. So I would have to say my big chunky Nipsey Hussle Cuban link chain with the Jesus piece. Incredible piece of jewelry. Shout out to my jewelers. Shout out to Young. Shout out to Devin. Shout out to all the pawn shops around the area. Man, I love it. It's a very good investment. One of the smartest investments I've done. Real talk. Real spit.
I'm gonna move a little bit back to the music. How long have you been rapping? What do you want from music?
I started rapping when I was, I want to say about in high school. My parents were like at work and stuff. I'd come home and I couldn't have company over and stuff. They had a karaoke machine, I.R.A radio, and it had karaoke mode on there. So I just pressed record on that thing, and I was recording my friends, my homeboy Donovan, my homeboy Jason Moreno. We were just recording the house. I recorded with Jason at his house actually. We spent a record and recorded it at his house. Like we were supposed to be at school. It was me, Jason, my friend Casey, and my friend Marcus Thomas. Recorded the track there. Amazing. He had the vinyls on, put scratches in it. At my parents' house, I recorded on the I.R.A radio with the tapes. We would dub the music on, record the beat play, the other tape record it, and then just magical stuff, man. It was very dope. And I recorded a song with my friend Ross. It was called Shot Till You Drop. Roses are red, violets are blue. I love to get a sale on that poo boo. Yeah, that man. Those are just like key moments in this music right now that I just kept pushing, kept going, would never give up.
Oh, cool, man. What's up with you and this Cadillacs? Is that your favorite car, or what's going on with that? Can you tell us a little bit more about Mac 01? Mac 01, right?
101, Mac and 101. Man, jumping out them lacs with the, you know what I mean? You got to jump out the lac. You got to glide, you know, leather skins. Like I said, brims. It's just a lifestyle, man. I love those Cadillacs, man. I love them. That's the Mac life, man. For real.
That's the Mac life.
That's the Mac life.
Awesome. What's your visual or video director inspiration as far as you doing your own directing and editing and explain? Can you explain a little bit to us about you being this young entrepreneur?
Man, a lot of times you can't just depend on people. You got to do it yourself, man. That's the way you get it out the mud. You got to do it yourself. You got to purchase your own products and your own, like, whatever you need to use to get it going. And like, man, I like Atiba. He's a skateboard filmer. I like Hype Williams, Spike Lee, Steven Spielberg.